Grand rising to us all, and especially to all the freedom fighters, Ben Mosher, Twene Jonas, Glass and Kwan, Freemind family, and all of you. We are so grateful because you've set a different tone to all this awakening movement, and we are so proud of you. And I know, in as much as this awakening messages are going on, those who are not benefiting from it, or it would affect them in a way, are also coming up with insults. Maybe some of them, they just want to trend because they realize if Twene Jonas is insulting, he's trending, then maybe if I also pass one or two insults mentioning Twene Jonas' name, then I'm also going to trend. But the one that struck me most and really broke my heart was the one of this pastor I saw, and I'm thinking either this pastor is retarded, or probably he's been paid, or he's just a sick, stupid man. It just doesn't make sense. My concern is, even if Twene Jonas is insulting as a young man, in the first place, he doesn't live in Ghana. And for me, the little time I spent in Europe, for most Ghanaians there, if you ask most of them, they'll tell you they don't even want to come to Ghana again. They don't want to have anything to do with Ghana. Most of them have nationalized in whichever country they are. They have their, green card, whatever papers that make them comfortable there. Because after all, even some of the Ghanaian people who are even foreigners have cars, they have luxury homes, they have good businesses, money is flowing through their hands all the time. And possibly they shouldn't even care about Ghana, because who wants to come to Ghana where there are potholes all over? It's like you don't even enjoy riding a new car because your car is either going to sit in a pothole or going to crash or something. I remember when the June 3rd disaster happened at Circle. Up till now, when you go to Circle, that Gulf filling station where that incident happened, they've still closed that place with old Zingling chains, and that's what we call it, Miracle Profidini, and those Benz cars are still there. Now, let's look at even World Trade Centers. When those two buildings collapsed, these are huge multi-million-dollar story buildings. When they collapse, within a short time, they have cleared the whole area. They have turned the place into a waterfall and written down all the names of people who died at that spot. And it's a very beautiful memorial site even up to now. You come to a country, Ghana, it's like nothing basically works in Ghana. So if a few young men see the problems going around in Ghana and are so passionate about the challenges facing Ghanaians, especially when they are living abroad, and they are drawing our attention to these, even if there's any death prophecy on them, as a matured, sensible pastor, you should go to God and tell God, these men are speaking sense, so possibly protect their lives, give them strength, wisdom, and courage, because I didn't even know this young guy, especially Twene Jonas, started this whole campaign message like 2 years ago, even before he traveled to wherever he is now. It's just today I chanced upon a video. I'm like, wow, even when he was in Ghana, this guy was so passionate about Ghana and all the challenges that were going on. And then he migrated into Europe. And with all the comfort he's having then, the money flowing through his hands, businesses and all that, he's still so passionate. If not for him and all the other freedom fighters like Freemind and other people, I wouldn't know there are some kind of places in Ghana that look like refuse. Oh my God, it's so sad, especially when we look at a place like Obuasi and the whole Ashanti region where the gold comes from, where their traditional chief or big man sits on a golden stool and has gold ornaments draping his body, and they are choke gutters, they are dirty, bumpy roads there, then you sit down and wonder, because one thing that I always think about, government in, government out, every 4 years, governments are making promising one thing after the other, seem to be cutting salt here and there, doing this, that, but it's like when you go to town, you don't know whether those kind of developments vanish into thin air. It's like when you look at Africa, you can never understand the black man. And like what people are even doing to Twene Jonas now, especially those raining insults and curses on them. I wonder, are they thinking? Are they human? Don't they have conscience flowing through their minds? It doesn't make sense. Even if the young guy is insulting, I'm human. If anyone insulted me, when I get home, the first thing I'll do, I'm looking in the mirror and possibly asking myself, am I doing anything to give these people the chance to insult me? I check if what I'm doing is wrong, then possibly it's time to reform myself. After reforming myself, if those people are still insulting and cursing, then I have all legal rights, or whether spiritual, whatever it is, to send those curses and insult back to the people. But this is a young guy who is showing us the challenges and the problems and the pains and trials and tribulations. This is more than hell Ghanaians are going through, especially the youth. And then we say the guy is crazy, we insult him. It's so amazing to see black people, you know, rain insults on somebody who is sitting somewhere glass and quan, yet can feel our pain and our challenges and go like, let me go all out to support these guys, you know, because I work in a government institution, and trust me, it's not as if those places, they don't make money, but simple infrastructure and basic things we can even provide for staff. It feels like we are giving them too much. So they don't give basic things to staff. Sometimes you see the allowances some of these top people take and see the disparity when it comes to a junior staff, and you even want to curse yourself. You're like, God, how did I end here in this substandard place? You know, the gap is too wide. So just a few people are enriching themselves. But you know, there's a saying that when force fails, persuasion is applied, or which one? Yes. So if we are not careful, it's going to come to a time the uprising in the youth is going to be crazy, and the country cannot handle it. So our authorities, our politicians, listen to what the youth are saying. No matter the insult, you hardly go to Europe and see young guys go on TV or social media and insult the authorities, because like, it's quite easy to get things around you, and they are quite affordable too. Recently, I saw a video of a young lady who is saying that it even amazes her when they say Africans are poor, because to buy a land, to buy a car, to buy phone, basic things at home, you pay cash down, because you know, if you want to buy them on credit, it's just going to be extremely high. So people save enough money to be able to buy things. So when someone tells you this is my car, unless probably the person is loaning from a place or showing off unexcessively, but if you see somebody is with a car, that is a car they have worked and they have money they went to buy ready cash. Outside, I have a cousin in UK, and she's like, every 3 years, that was then, I don't know for now, you can just go and swap your car at the car shop or factory, whatever, and just get a new car. So people keep having new cars on the road. Even when you have him, I remember when I was in Norway, we had a man who lost his job. He's even a Nigerian, and for 2 years that he wasn't working, he was still being given some stimulus package that could take care of a posh 2-bedroom house, could take care of his car and his family for 2 good years. And eventually, just before his 2 years will be up, because like after 2 years, if you are still not finding a job, either they send you back to your country with some package and all that. He had a lucrative job, and he was okay. But Ghana, lose your job for even 1 month, and if you're not careful, you're going to go mental, because the system is so tight. Outside Europe, people can buy train tickets that can last them for 1 whole month, and it can take them wherever they want to go. Africa, you can't get it like that. Any stop you make, you have to pay some money. It's just crazy. Our system is just crazy. So this time, if the youth is saying fix the country, we really mean it. We really mean it. The government needs to listen to the youth and start working up plans to fix the country. And of course, in as much as the government is also trying to do its best, I believe it's also like mandatory for the youth to also try to put in their best to support the government, even as we all help to fix the country. Those defecating by the waterways, you know, oh my God, pouring rubbish into drains. What is wrong with our mind? Africa really need to set up. Let's fix the government. Let's fix the country. Let's fix Africa. Peace.